Hey gang, it's Rudder. Holy cow, it's been a long time. I've been a busy dude. Gonna get back on the car. Have been back on it. Got a few patches welded in. Finished, where's my finger? There's my finger. Finished that one, a couple there. I'm gonna weld all this stuff in and grind it all. Grind it all one day instead of weld and then grind and weld and then grind. I just weld it all at once. Then I'm gonna grind it all at once and then fill in any little holes I have. Found some more rust in here, unfortunately. So I used some of the Permatex stuff, nail jelly, to stop the rust here. Because it's to the point where, it's structurally sound enough to where I don't have to, it's, I can't put a screwdriver through there, but it started to pit really bad. Plus I got to weld a patch in here, and it's going to go right over this. So I figured I might as well just do some rust preventive on it to stop it from rusting anymore. All right, what have I been doing? Where have I been? I've been everywhere. Doing everything. Picked up a new truck. You can't really see it. It's a Ford Ranger. Needed something because all I had was, of course, the BMW, which you really can't see. Most of you know the car by now. But now I got the truck to run around in and get stuff for the car. Yeah, let me show you what I've been doing. Go in the house. Go downstairs. All right, let's see. Yeah, I know. That's my favorite movie. Okay, what have I done? Well, you guys knew I was working on the basement, so here's what I've done. Unfortunately, my electrical system took a hit with lightning, so it blew my camera. So my camera's in a repair shop. But it's all done. Yeah, put a movie screen up. Got a little fodder I need to put up, wall fodder. Yeah, got my posters. And let's see, go ahead and add this here. Wish I had the camera because then you could see. Put some LEDs in the ceiling so we can get movie ambiance going. Let's see, my poker table. Turn the light on, the lights back here. All right. Yeah, got Dan Henderson autographed shirt I had framed. Foosball, love foosball, love poker. So I got everything hanging up now. This is going to be just a place where you go out and have a party. I put a bathroom in and down here, and now it's all done. I tiled all this myself. That was a pain in the ass. So I tiled all this, had the matching granite put in. And here is the bar. It hasn't been done that long. I got dartboard up. Got to put one more TV right there. Another TV, that's one that's upstairs, is going right there. I tiled a line on the floor right there, as you can see. That's 7 foot 9 3/4 inches for the dartboard. And let's see. Got the bar back here, got the wine fridge, so if anybody comes over, got the wine in here. Big bourbon fan, so come over and have some Maker's Mark with me. Yeah, gonna put glasses in there. A popcorn machine, oh yes, and I put a wine cellar in too. I'm gonna put a different light in here right now, but here's what I did. Let me turn on the light. Still doing a little decoration. Got to put my wine rack together, but there's all my wine. Brought from Germany, brought like a couple hundred bottles back. Painted all red. Got a wine thing hanging up there. Had him cut a piece of granite to fit, to set bottles on, to open them right there. Put wood flooring in, that that fake wood flooring stuff. Put that in, painted it all. So there's the wine cellar. Make use of the stuff underneath the stairs. Yeah. And of course here's the AV. All the electrical stuff is hidden down here. You can't really see it. But I got a sound system wired. I got 5.1. This area really didn't need 7.1. It's too small. So I put some speakers there. The sub is behind here. You can see right there. Got 3 speakers there. I got another speaker in the ceiling in the bar. Would put up some music, but you know, YouTube will probably ban me for life or something. Got a speaker there, and I got two. Can't really see it because my yard is not done yet, but that's my next thing. Is see if I can turn on the light. At least you can see one of them. I had one. I put. Yeah, you can't even see it. That really sucks. Anyway, I got two speakers out here. I put up to party in the backyard, and they're all hooked to my receiver. I got a Marantz receiver. Let me see if I can. And a popcorn machine, of course. So let's see. You really can't see the AV stuff that well because the lighting in here sucks, but I got a Marantz receiver. Got it, you know, a couple channels. I got, of course, the theater's on its own separate. I have that one, the bar on its own, and then the outside speakers are separate on its own yet. So I got the volume controls on the wall. Can turn up the music. And I usually blast some good stuff. I'm not going to tell you what kind of music I like because I'll probably turn a lot of people off. Oh, favorite beer. Yeah, so been a little busy getting this stuff done. So that's why I haven't been working too much in the car. So now I can donate or put all my time, because I have no money now because I finished this damn basement. Turn off the lights. Go back up to the car. Yeah, so now I got... if you want to have a garage gang meeting, I'll volunteer my pad to do it. Oh, turn on the lights here. I put the ones in the bar on dimmers, and I put these lights. The LEDs are not on dimmers. However, you can see the difference between white light and the yellow light, and it really makes a difference on the cinema too when you start playing movies. It's pretty cool. You can tell the difference. But I put this on dimmers, so I can dim this however I want, or simply turn this off and run the LEDs. So it's something different. You know, it only makes the house worth more. If I PCS or sell it or whatever, you know, the basement is done. So I probably narrowed my audience of buyers down because it's got a total man cave down here. But you never know. But yeah, let's go back up to the garage real quick. So yeah, I got a little carpet and everything. I think the last time I didn't have carpet in here. Last time I showed you guys. All right. So now construction on this will begin in earnest. Like I said, I've been working a couple hours a night. Got some stuff done. Like I said, I'm OCD, so I'll get all the welding done. Then I'll do all the grinding. And then I'll do all the finish welding if I need to. And then that is going to be next. I'm going to fix the cal seal. I appreciate it, guys. Let me see if I can flip this camera around real quick. I don't know if I can do it or not, if it'll let me. And I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I appreciate all the help. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. I'm not going to finish cutting and free the cow because I have a feeling it'll really separate more. So I got some angle bits wherever I put them at. So what I intend on doing is, oh, there they are right there. I'm going to take these angles. I'm going to cut probably 2 inches, maybe 3 inches, like so. I'm going to weld one here, and I'll drill smaller holes. I'm not going to put these half-inch holes in there. I'm going to weld one like right here, and another one right here. Use a pair of vice grips and pinch it closed, and it should be enough to close somewhere around here close, and I'll just kind of stitch weld it, and I'll work my way across. And then I'll finish cutting that off and weld it up. I just didn't want a seam on here. You know, because there's what's left of the seam, and it's pretty darn ugly. For those of you who own Mustangs, know the strut tower brace goes here. I don't need a strut tower brace anymore because clearly I have the front end, run custom front end in here. So I'm just going to cut this. I already cut most of it. But what I did is to make it so I just wouldn't cut. I got some just fine line tape, so that will be. So I know it'll be the same instead of measuring and trying to mark it. So I know if I put the fine line tape there, I go to that, it'll be good all the way across. Won't have any and having deviations in the calcium, and people go look at it and say, "Hey man, your calcium's off," you know. But yeah, so I think next is I'm gonna mount. I don't know if I'll do my brakes yet, or I'll just start working on the inside. Probably start working on the inside. I got these cool things because I had a 5-point harness in here, so I got these things wherever they're at. Because I had just a hole, and I'm horrible for not having a light ready. I always do this, don't I? Never have a light ready. So, light. Okay. For what it's worth, all I had, and you can't see it, of course not, but right there, I had just a hole and then a nut on the other side, and then just a washer. So that's not for the submarine belt for the 5-point. That wasn't really, I mean, tied to any good structure. So I found these guys online. I think I don't know where I got them from. One of the big speed shops. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's where I got it from, is, you know, one of those guys. Anyway, yeah, so this welds to the floor, has a nut in it. So this will provide more structure than just relying on the floor pan of the car. So what I'm going to do is obviously weld that right there, you know, make it fit, of course. Use the bolt, and that'll hold my seatbelt in. I got a couple of them do both sides. So I think that'll be much safer than where it was, tied just to sheet metal. I mean, granted, this car's not going to be that fast, but still. If I want to do it, I might as well do it right. Plus, the carpet will cover that anyway, so you won't see it. I'm going to put subframes after that. I'll make my own subframes. I got an idea for those. So if anybody needs a pair of 65 Mustang subframes, let me know. Subframe connectors, I should say. Subframe connectors. So, yeah, I have the old bolt-on ones. I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to weld some. For those of you who, again, know Mustangs, know there's a frame, structural support, blah, blah, blah. Can't even think about it right now. I'm going to weld. Let's see, the subframe starts here. There's a big gap. Floor pan covers, and then it reconnects right here. So I'm going to make my own subframe connectors that are going to go inside instead of just bolt around the front subframe and the rear subframe. Most of them have bolt on. They'll just kind of they weld to the outside. I'm going to actually cut the subframe underneath on both sides. I'm going to run a piece of steel between the two, and then I'm going to weld them back up. So it'll make it like a true frame of the car versus putting something on the outside, because structurally I don't think that's a smart thing to do. So, because I think you're relying on the weld itself, whereas if I run a piece of steel inside the subframe between there and there, it'd be more integral to the car. I know I'm going to have to cut the floor pan out right there, but that's no big deal. Again, the carpet will cover that. And if anybody bitches about riding in the back seat, there's a little bar back there that I'm going to throw them out. So that's what my plan is so far, and I'm glad you guys are doing. I've been catching up on videos. It looks like everybody's doing well, which is really cool. I'm glad. It's good to see everybody out there making videos. VW Darren, Turbo Cobra, Cobra Fanatic, all the guys out there, Mustang Connection, all you guys I follow. I'm glad you're out there making videos. So I wish I could learn to turn this camera around, but I can't. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, here's a quick video, and I'll Jesus Christ, 14 minutes. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and stop it here, and yeah, I'll make another one here soon. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.